Hey everyone, my name is Daniel, and I'm here with you today to talk to you about sound systems. In the previous two lessons, we learned what sound is and what a sound wave is. Well, the medium we use to display what we have learned is called a sound system. There are many different types of sound systems. There's a sound reinforcement system, a public address system, an iPhone with earbuds, even a megaphone is a sound system. The type of sound system we are going to dive into today is a sound reinforcement system. A sound reinforcement system is a group of things used together to capture sound waves and then recreate them in a loudspeaker system and then project them to a large group of people or audience. What truly makes a sound reinforcement system unique from all the other types of sound systems is the fact that you can manipulate the source signals by enhancing them or altering them with things like compressors, EQs, reverbs, delays, and gates. A sound reinforcement system starts with what is called a transducer. A microphone is a transducer. The transducer converts the analog sound wave or vibration into an electrical pulse. This signal is sent down a cable and then hits a mic pre or gain and is then sent through the mixer to be manipulated and then back out into an amplifier and then to loudspeakers. Another thing that makes sound reinforcement systems unique is that from the mixer you could send the signals to many different places. Let's say you wanted to send some sound out into the lobby of, say, your church. You would use an aux or an auxiliary send to have a dedicated send to your lobby that you can control and manipulate separately from the rest of your system. So let's talk a little bit about a PA system versus a sound reinforcement system. Like we talked about, a sound reinforcement system, you could take all of these different inputs, whether it be 24, 48, 64 inputs, we could take and manipulate them with dynamics and effects. And then we could source them out through different ways on the console, whether it be your main outs and aux groups, matrices, all these different ways to push signal out to different places or areas, say within a building or an area that we wanted to. Now, when we talk about different types of systems, like for example a PA system is kind of a simple basic system where you might have one or two, maybe three sources that come in that don't really need to be mixed and manipulated together to achieve a clear and good sound. There are different types of speakers that actually have different inputs that you could put in, maybe say a microphone and maybe an iPhone playing some music that you could take, and when somebody's speaking you could have the microphone on and up, and then all they have to do is take their phone and hit play and it starts playing the music after they're done with whatever announcement or information they're trying to talk about. So the big difference here is the amount of inputs and outputs that a sound reinforcement system gives you. And this is what you're going to be using in most church services or buildings that your church is happening in, is going to be a sound reinforcement system. Of course, like I said, I want to talk to you about a public address system because there might be times your church does outside events where maybe somebody's just speaking and maybe there's some music going on, and then maybe the people funnel inside the church and have service. So that's where they're going to be using a sound reinforcement system. So thank you for joining me in the conversation about what a sound system is. Have a good day. Thank you.
5,